Hi, Romina.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are
I'm
you
Travis
doing?
Brown with
Hi.
Horror Movies
Oh,
Uncut.
so
Nice to meet you. So, we're here to talk about Portal to Hell.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about your involvement with the film. What are people expecting to see you do once they see your face grace the screen in Portal to Hell?
I'm like the second banana
Okay.
to Trey Holland, who plays Dunn, the debt collector, who's trying to get those people thrown into hell to save someone's life.
Right.
It's a very unlikely friendship between two very lonely people from very different ways of life.
Okay.
And the role was originally written for a straight male to play.
Okay.
But here I am.
Here you are.
And
In
so
all
it's
your
my
glory.
interpretation, truly,
Okay.
of this character.
Do you know anybody personally in your life like Trey that you could kind of bounce off of and kind of be a little bit more familiar with when you're working on certain things in the film? Is there anyone in your life that might be similar to that character?
To the character?
Mm-hmm, to the character.
Yes, actually. My brother-in-law is so sweet and so nice. But he has a little bit of edge to him, whereas Dunn, the character Dunn, gets the edge eventually.
Right.
But my brother-in-law is just one of those sweet, sweet humans where even when he's trying to be serious, he has these little nuances that make you laugh. I think Trey's performance does that. I laughed so hard. I watched a screening of the film last week.
So
I
you've
just
seen
think
it.
he's so funny in it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Are you excited to see so much comedy being involved with horror? You know, a lot of people try to say that those two words don't match and it's bad for the industry if these worlds are blending, but I feel like personally they've always been there. What do you feel about that?
Right. I feel personally that for someone like me who is terrified of horror films, I get just having a little spritz of comedy in there just helps the medicine go down, and I can actually enjoy the genre. Like I could watch this film and I loved it. I loved it. I loved the script originally anyway, but I understand for some people they just want to be terrified. For me, a little comedy just makes it palatable.
All right, well, awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so
I really
much. It's
appreciate
good to
it.
see you.
Looking
Thank
forward
you
to
for
seeing you in
everything.
the film.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You come a little closer, man.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was
I'll say about right there. Yeah,
stay
nothing
there
really
for
like
you,
marked
but-
up here, so you know we're just making it work, brother. Travis, how you doing?
Trey.
Horror Movies
Nice to
Uncut.
meet you,
So you
yeah.
play Dunn in
I
Portal
do,
to
yeah,
Hell.
yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit about this character and what's something about your character in Portal to Hell that's a little bit more personable to you.
Oh yeah, I actually just answered this recently.
Okay.
I thought it was a bad answer, but I think it's pretty good. He's a bit of a fuck up, and he kind of likes to make mistakes, but the part of that though that I feel like that relates to me, like it comes from a place, it comes from his heart, and so I think that he's just trying to do the best he can, and I really responded to that in his character. He's obviously not making some of the best decisions, but it's coming from a place of trying to do the right thing. So we're kind of towing the line of good and evil, and what morality is in a sense.
Do you feel like there's themes in Portal to Hell that everybody experiences, stuff that we all go through, where it could resonate with a lot of people once they watch this film?
I think so. We deal with, at the same time, we want you to laugh, we want you to be scared. It's horror comedy, but I think, horror lends itself, and we've talked about this before, where, it gives you the ability to kind of touch on some more philosophical moments and issues. So I think everybody can relate to that thread throughout the film. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a sense of loss.
Right.
We kind of established that pretty early on, and I think anybody can relate to that. And hopefully, obviously, you don't want to kill people to get done. To
get what you want, for sure.
But absolutely.
It's almost like certain people kind of do that already, and they don't know they're doing it.
No, absolutely.
Last but not least, man, thank you so much for your time. We're looking forward to seeing the film. What's something you hope surprises people after they see Portal to Hell?
Surprises people. I think there's a pretty funny twist in it that people are gonna really dig. And they're gonna be like, oh, holy shit! It's gonna take you back a few years, and that'll make sense when you see it.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate your time,
Travis.
Yes, have a great rest of your day. All right, enjoy the rest of the screen.
Thank you.
And Trey, we have this is Pat.
Oh, hi, Pat. Hi. Oh, sick.
Okay, Woody, I'm gonna have
Oh, yeah. Okay.
find you, so you don't have to go too far.
All right.
How's it going today, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you feeling, and how excited are you for people to see Portal to Hell?
I was very excited, but I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want it to be good.
All right. How difficult was it for you to ask a bunch of friends for money to get this movie made?
The worst. The worst. But they all all my friends from college went to Wall Street, so they're fine. They'll be all right.
So tell us a little bit about where this story came from and what kind of inspired you to go down this path and kind of bring this real world things that we really kind of deal with as humans, with decisions and choices, but yet bring it into this wonderful realm of comedy and dark comedy and horror.
Yeah, no, I'm a big horror fan. It's all I watch, and then horror comedy, especially Shaun of the Dead and kind of Little Shop of Horrors. And honestly, we wrote it around kind of what we had, and what we thought we could get away with.
Yeah.
We knew the lead singer of Hot Shot Ray, so that's why he's in the film. We did the best we could.
Work with what you know, man.
Yeah.
Work with what you know.
Yeah.
What's something you hope people take away from seeing the film after it's over?
That's a good question. Everyone's a little fucked up, and that's okay. As long as you kind of own it.
Yeah. I think this world right now is a little fucked up, so we need movies like yours out right now to remind us it's okay to be fucked up. Yeah. So Woody, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for your time. Oh, you got a friend.
Oh, you're the guy? Oh, nice to see you. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great.
Nice to meet you.
Do I have, did you, your voice before? Stupid when I hear you talk. Nice to see you.
You as well.
And how, okay, you're a good size up there. Okay.
So, Richard, what's something that you hope people expect to see when they see Portal to Hell? What's something that they should be excited for?
I don't know. No idea.
What
You gotta
were you
understand, I
excited?
did one day on this movie.
How was
And
that
I
day
liked,
for you?
it was great because I liked the part. I liked where he comes in and I'm him, but in human form, and it seems sort of silly and fun. So I said, what the hell, I'll do it.
All right.
And but I was sick that day when we shot, so I hope I'm any good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
So when did you become